Hi, here's the second trick for tonight. This is video number 4. I'm going to do a trick first and then explain it. Okay, so in order to do the trick, I need to find a certain number of cards, and I'm just going to look here and put them into my hand in a specific order. And I'll show you them all in a minute, but at the moment, I just need to find them. Okay. There you go, and I just need to put them in order now. Okay, so now I have the cards in order and I'm going to show them to you. As everybody knows, the famous acrobats in the deck of cards are the spades, and particularly the top spades. There is the Jack of Spades, who is quite good but a learner. There's the Queen of Spades, who is very good at some tricks but not still a master. We have the King of Spades. The King of Spades is absolutely incredible. He can do quite a lot of tricks, but the Ace is absolutely magic. He can do almost anything, and we're going to see that in a few minutes. So I'm going to put the cards back together and we're going to commence the trick. Okay, so we're going to take out the Jack of Spades, Queen of Spades, King of Spades and Ace of Spades, and then I'm going to shuffle the deck, give it quite a good shuffle, make sure everything is right, and we're going to start the performance. Now, we start off by dropping the deck on top of the Jack of Spades. Now, Jack of Spades is not able to do lots of things, but one thing he can do is zip from the bottom of the deck to the top of the deck. So that was quite impressive. The Queen, she can go very, very quickly from the top to the bottom. And there she is. The King, he's amazing. He can go into the deck upside down and in a couple of seconds emerge on top. And the most spectacular of the whole lot is the Ace. The Ace goes into the cards, into the deck. We can see him there, little Ace. He goes in facing the correct way, and with a little bit of magic we can get him to turn over and face in the other direction. And we notice that he is the only card in the deck face up. That's not an acrobatic suit of cards. I don't know what is. Okay, so that's the performance. Not a very good one. I'm sure you'll be able to improve on that. So what we want to do to start with is to have a mixed deck. You don't need it. We could have it set up. It would save time, but have a mixed deck. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the spades. Because I didn't mix them well, they'll be together. So I've managed to find 2 already. But I'm looking for another card as well. Another spade. I'm looking for the Ace of Clubs. So that shouldn't have been there, is the Ace. Now no one sees that I have those 4 cards yet. So the Ace of Clubs comes and he goes into the mix. Now no one can see the cards, but I have an actual fact picked 5 cards. I have the Ace of Clubs, the Ace of Spades, the King of Spades, the Queen of Spades and the Jack of Spades. And now I'm going to put them in order. Ace of Clubs, Ace of Spades, King, Queen and Jack. So I have them. I have those. I put them on the bottom of the deck. And when I'm ready to start the trick, I simply place my hands on the Jack, and without anybody noticing, I slide the Jack down a little bit, like that. Don't know how well you can see it, but like that, but not as far as that obviously. I'm just going to slide them down a small bit. So I slide them down maybe that much. That means that when I pick the cards out, I'm not picking the jack, I'm picking the next one. So now I say I'm going to pull out the jack, which is the queen, which is the king, the ace, which is the king, and the ace of clubs. And you can see queen, king, ace, ace, and the jack is on the bottom. So the only thing now is to use one of the tricks we've already learned, and that's to do is shuffle as you're talking. You can be doing whatever you like, and all we want to do is keep going until you get the jack on the top. So now we have the jack on the top. So the trick starts off and we say, let's see, the jack can do a simple trick. You can give the trick a name. You could call it the Saltern or anything. You can make up a name, give it a trick, where he goes from the bottom to the top. He was already there. Remember now we have the queen on the bottom. So we pick up the next card, place it on the top, and we say the queen does the exact opposite of the jack. She moves from the top to the bottom. And there she is, the queen. We have the king on the top. So now we say that we're going to do quite a difficult trick. We're going to turn the cards upside down, and we're going to take the king, which is really the ace. We're going to take the king, we're going to push him into the deck. And when he's in the deck, he will be able to jump through the deck and up to the top. And the last trick that we have is we're going to take the ace. Now this is the ace of clubs, not the ace of spades. And we're going to slide him in somewhere into the deck. We're going to push it in almost all the way, but not quite all the way, because we want people to see that the black ace is there. We do not want them to see the club. We only want them to see the ace, the A. So that A, we want to see that. We don't want to see that. So once people see that, we say he's into the deck, but we've already placed an ace upside down in the deck. So when we go across, we'll find that ace that we placed in earlier. I hope. Where did he go? There he is. Almost lost him. So that's the trick done, and that's how you do it. Not quite professional, but I'm sure you'll be a lot better than me with a bit of practice. So I put up a couple tomorrow night again. Okay?